Yeah, there we go. Now I can see. Y'all ready to get lit? Live from Jacksonville, Florida. Vodcasting around the world. You heard me right. That's vodcasting with a V. We want to welcome you to the Lit TV show, where we love, learn, and leverage information together. Because what we don't know can literally take us back to the Stone Ages. Are y'all ready to get litty? Welcome your host, E.
Mama, there goes that man.
C.
The boy's smart, but he crazy.
Weston.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody?
Hi.
Make sure y'all can hear us. We are live. Welcome to webisode number
8.
8.
It's number 8, guys.
As you can see, we have a special guest on with us.
That's Celeste here with y'all today.
Say it again.
That's Celeste here with you all today.
Our oldest girl, Daz Celeste, is on with us today.
That's exciting.
Yeah, we're excited about it. So we're going to be talking today, y'all, about why are you broke? Why you are broke. And we're going to talk about it in a very fun facet.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
We got a young entrepreneur that's hanging out with us today. She's going to fill us in on some of the things that is helping her to be successful.
She got it going on right
recent
now.
college graduate too, y'all.
Give it up.
Graduated May 2nd.
Ow.
So I'm excited about that. Let me turn these mics down a little bit because I think we might be a little strong. Let's get a little bit of music going too. Real quick, I need to do a check-in. Make sure y'all can hear me. Real quick,
Mic
check
check,
in,
mic
mic
test.
check.
Can you hear me?
If you can hear us, throw up a thumbs up. All of y'all that's on the book, all of you guys that's on YouTube, we're going to have some fun today. Today's webisode is being brought to you by none other than Luxury Vacations.
Love those guys.
Luxury Vacations.
Absolutely love those guys.
Let me turn this music down. I want y'all to hear this. Luxury Vacations. Don't forget who they are. They are your destination plug.
Yes, they are.
Your travel plug. Wherever you want to go throughout the United States and abroad.
Hit them up.
You want to reach out to Luxury Vacations. They have been rocking with us since the start. And I'm going to tell you this, any trips we take, it is Luxury Vacations that makes it happen for our family.
Yes, they get those accommodations
Yeah.
and the places we want to stay,
Yeah.
beachfront, all of the amenities, fire pits and saunas, and it's just real nice, real nice. They do a great job.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been disappointed?
Not once.
How many times? I mean, we've gone probably at least 20 or more times. Have you
20?
ever? Yeah. What
That's
you
a
think?
lot.
Not 20?
Yes.
Y'all know my numbers.
Love
What you
Yeah,
think?
I think
20?
At least 20 or more times. Every time we've gone, it has been, I mean, we have never been disappointed.
Not at all.
We've gone from the East Coast of Florida to the West. We've done the Carolinas through them. Myrtle Beach, exactly. We love Myrtle Beach. We've done Myrtle Beach through them. Matter of fact, we just did Myrtle Beach this past year.
March, before they shut it all down.
Yeah, before they shut it down. We've done Destin, Crab Island through them. Yeah, all that was done. Man, listen, anytime you want to get a nice, amazing getaway with your bae or with your family, your kids and your children,
Friends,
your
girls trip.
girls trip, guys trip, contact Luxury Vacations. You can find them on Facebook by putting in Luxury Vacations, and you'll find the group, BAECATION. And then you can find them, of course, by going directly to their website. I'm going to put it back up here so y'all can see it, luxuryvacations.com, luxuryvacations.com for all of your travel needs. And one thing they say is we believe in experiences over stuff, over gifts, over things. And we believe the exact same thing.
Absolutely. Experience you can't take away. It never gets old. The memory just stays there forever and ever.
So, yeah, that was pretty strong, right? So, real quick, Charity, what's been new with you? Like, what's up? I mean, you've been rocking the whole. Yeah, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the whole house and realtor stuff she been doing, man. But I'm so proud of her. Like, she been making it happen. And if you need a home, I'm gonna do a little shameless plug real quick. If you need to sell your house or you need to buy a house, also apartments, right? Rentals as well.
Rentals as well.
Yeah, if you need to rent a home, listen, you ain't gonna find nobody that's gonna work harder than this girl here. So I would tell you, pick up the phone, reach out to her. How can they get in contact with you?
You guys can follow me on all of my social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at I Am Charity Weston. That's I Am Charity Weston. Or if you want to pick up the phone, give me a call. That's number 407
Yeah.
443-9346.
Man.
I am Charity Weston.
I am Charity Weston.
right.
Yeah.
Follow
That's my baby mama.
Oh.
This is my baby mama, my wife, my boo thing, my side chick. Yeah. Now, hey, before we get started with what we're gonna talk about today, man, I want to give a few shouts out. I got a few people on, man. I got my fam, Rob Black, on with us, man. Listen, I'm telling y'all that the reason that this YouTube thing is going so well, it is because of this brother right here. Shout out to Rob, man. We love you, bro. Thank you for keep pushing in the dude. And we're going to keep pushing and supporting. I got a YouTube class getting ready to come up, and I'm going to plug every last one of y'all with this gentleman here, man. He helps small YouTube channels grow. And I'm talking about he worked 10 hours a day helping small YouTube channels grow. And he's one of the main reasons we have grown as fast as we're growing. And so shout out to Rob. New Speed, my family is on. New Speed. Yeah. What's going on, fam? Good to see you guys. Let us know. Shout us out real quick where you are, who you are, where you're from. Yeah.
On my screen,
Who you got?
I have Shanette Doyle.
Shanette Doyle, what's up,
I
Shanette?
promise. I told you were going to hear from me before the week is over.
Shanette, we need you on the show.
You are going to hear from us.
Shanette, I need you on the show. We need you live on the show. Live
Absolutely.
on the show. Who else we got?
We have Yvette Spalding. That's back. That's Thomasville there.
Yvette Spalding.
Yes.
What's up, Yvette Spalding? Thomasville. What's going on? We got San Diego, California, Millionaire Mindset in the building. What's going on? Millionaire Mindset all the way out in California.
Shanette say when you ready.
Shanette, all right, Shanette, don't play. You know we don't play. Listen, we can get this done like ASAP. I got two other celebs that's getting ready to come on before you. So let's say in the next 3 shows, you're gonna be my third celeb. So I need you, girl, please.
And I'll
Come
call
on.
you. I'll call you. I'll get some information over to you, but we'll chat about that.
Sweet. Love you too, Net. All right, so let's kind of transition real quick, and can you tell us who you are and like where you're from and just a little bit about you? I mean, we know you, but the people don't know you. We don't normally have somebody just sitting here in the middle. When y'all seen us do the grand dog, when my grand dog was on the show, that's her dog. So
Yeah,
that's who.
his mom.
Yeah, that's who Los. We call him Milo. His name is Milo, but we call him Los.
Baby Los.
Yeah, Baby Los. That's his mom right there. And we're going to keep it that way with a grand dog. Amen.
Amen.
Won't he do it?
Yes.
All right, come on.
Alrighty, y'all. So I go by the name of Celeste. I was born in Thomasville, Georgia, raised up right here in Jacksonville, Florida. I went off to school in 2015 when I graduated from University Christian High School. And I went to the University of Central Florida seeking a degree in communications with a minor in entrepreneurship. I do not want to work for somebody for the rest of my life. So the degree is just to help me learn, communication basic concepts, and just to also surround myself with people so that I could network. So I don't regret going to school. I did take something out of it, but the end goal is to, be bringing in some type of flow for myself, and be able to pass that down and keep it in the family. So that's just what I'm working on right now since I've graduated, just working on my brand. You also can shop with me for personalized jewelry, something similar to this, any type of wristlets you may need, rings, personalized, Celeste.com. That's www.dazceleste.com.
Daz Celeste. Yeah. Daz Celeste. Y'all hear me, right?
Yes.
DazCeleste.com. Go shop with her. She's been in business for herself all through college,
No,
pretty much
high
through
school.
college.
Started in high
actually
school.
started in high school.
With what? Phone cases?
With
Makeup
phone
bags.
cases
And
and
makeup
makeup
bags.
bags. Now she has a whole entire line. So y'all shop with her, but that's just one thing baby girl
Yeah.
does. You want to talk about maybe a little bit about trading? She trades as well.
Yes. Forex, a lot of you guys may have heard of Forex. It's kind of looking a little scamish to people now just because the way people are handling it. So definitely be careful with who you give your money to when they say that they're going to train you. It's not an overnight thing. I've been studying Forex since I was in 12th grade in high school, and I still have not mastered it yet, but I am not going to give up. Before my grandmother passed, I told her I would accomplish it, so I will accomplish it. If you guys need any basic introductory course, I can provide that for you for a small fee.
Come on
So
here.
you can
Business.
contact me for that as well. My Instagram is _Celeste, and my Twitter is the same. So you'll find my email on both of those social media platforms.
So baby girl has been very successful in life and continually to be successful. And we're gonna pick her brain on some things. I'm gonna teach some things. Me and Charity are gonna break down some things. And we're gonna try to be a blessing to you. We're gonna open up the phone lines as well and let you call in. If you own a business, you're in business and need some help, maybe struggling with business. If you have a business idea, a thought about going into business and can't seem to figure out what you need to do to get it off the ground, any type of questions that you may have, we're here to give you some advice. We're gonna open up the phone lines a bit later. But before we do any of that stuff, y'all know how it go. Every single week, we gotta transition to hear my baby mama talk about the news. Charity, you got some news for us?
I do. So I have some news for you guys. Let's see what I want to start with. Okay, let's start with this one. So, do you guys know who Ghislaine Maxwell? I don't know if I'm saying that first name right. Ghislaine, Miss Maxwell. A grand jury indicted her on 6 counts related to Epstein's abuse of underage girls. Prosecutors said that she assisted, facilitated, and contributed to the abuse from 1994 until at least 1997. This is what Fox News reported. Now, Maxwell would befriend girls as young as 14, spend time with them shopping or watching movies, and gain their trust, according to the report. She would also try to normalize the abuse and was present during Epstein's encounters with the girls. Now, she did appear in court in New Hampshire Thursday afternoon. I think she was transferred she will be transferred or extradited to New York to face the charges. Now, federal authorities are concerned that Maxwell may attempt suicide in prison following the death of Jeffrey Epstein, and they've taken precautionary measures according to the AP. Now, these heightened safety protocols follow the apparent suicide of Epstein while awaiting trial. Now, an officer's coroner report says Epstein used bed sheets to hang himself in his Manhattan prison cell, but revelations that the cameras weren't working and guards were sleeping during the incident have sparked concerns about foul play. Now, that's just something to sip some tea on.
He didn't kill himself.
Listen, I don't believe that. I don't believe that brother killed himself either. I mean, how all of a sudden the cameras just in front of his cells the day of just happened to not work conveniently.
So, on to other tea, more light tea. Tiger is back, you guys. Golf's biggest superstar announced Thursday that he's making his long-awaited return to the PGA Tour at next week's Memorial Tournament at the Muirfield Village Golf Club in Ohio. He said he's missed going out and competing with the guys, and he can't wait to get back out there. Now, it's huge news in the golf world. Tiger hasn't swung a club on a tour since mid-February when he finished in last place among those who made the cut at the Genesis Invitational. Now, after that tournament, Woods did complain of back tightness and set out the ensuing events until the COVID-19 pandemic put a pause on the season. Now, golf returned to action in mid-June but Tiger passed on all the return tourneys, only choosing to play Tom Brady and Phil Mickelson at the match 2 during the layoff. Now, of course, the memorial was set to allow fans to watch Tiger in person, but tournament officials announced this week that they nixed those plans as COVID cases began spiking all around the country again. Now, not too many people will complain watching Tiger on TV instead of in person. It's not a bad consolation prize. So, by the way, Tiger does dominate at the courses. He's won there a record 5 times. Popcorn ready. Now, I like that. That's exciting. What y'all think?
I would love to see it. Me personally, I would love to see any kind of sport. It could be golf. It could be. If they would have 2 people throwing nickels against the wall and competing to see who nickel could get closest to the wall, I probably would tune in.
You're nuts.
Yeah. February is a long.
That is. All right. Lastly, in the news, the tea that we are going to sip on is about Usain Bolt and his girlfriend, model Casey Bennett. They showed off photos, and I should have had you have a picture. But they showed off photos of their baby girl who was born in May. Congratulations, Usain and girlfriend Casey. So Bolt is an 8-time Olympic gold medal sprinter. He showed photos of his new daughter Tuesday and announced her name, one of which is so befitting of her famous dad. Her name is Olympia Lightning Bolt. Isn't that neat? I like that.
That is pretty
That's
cool.
pretty cute.
It is. Now,
That's pretty cute.
It is. Bolt's girlfriend, model Casey Bennett, celebrated her 30th birthday on Tuesday and shared photos of Olympia, who was born May 17th. Bolt said, I want to wish my girlfriend a happy birthday. I get to spend your special day with you. I want nothing but happiness for you and will continue doing my best, keeping a smile on your face. We have started a new chapter together with our daughter, Olympia Lightning Bolt. Lightning is Usain Bolt's nickname. Now, people on Twitter marveled at the adorable photos and the girl's name. Somebody said, either this kid will be the Flash or the slowest human on earth. No in between. Serena Williams simply responded with heart emojis. Now, Bolt is the world's preeminent sprinter for a decade. He's won 8 gold medals for Jamaica at the 2008, 2012, and 2016 Olympics. He would have won 9, but his team gold, the 2008 4x100 meter relay was stripped in 2017 after it was determined that a teammate tested positive for a banned substance. Well, we always gotta throw a little negative in there, but that's all good news. Congratulations, folks.
Hey, that was pretty good, Charity.
My tea
Thank you
for the
news.
day. You're very welcome.
Thank you. So, guys, I want to give a shout out to our Liddy team member, Edith Hodges. She say, what's up, family? She's rocking with us. Oh, the wife got something for you, Edith. Is that the gray?
That is the gray. Your shirt is in,
Your shirt
as well as others.
is
but this one
in.
is specifically yours because you were the only one that ordered gray.
You're the only one that ordered gray. Edith, your shirt is in. We will get that to you this week, my sister. Marcus Sparkman, Luxury Vacations, your shirts. Plural, shirts. That brother bought shirts for every, even the toddler.
All the way down to 2T.
Now, see, when we talk about support, man, that's support.
Yes.
Brother bought shirts for everybody. Also, Tony, my brother, and Tina, my sister. Shirts are in. No,
we gotta do another.
Latoya, your shirt is in. Your other friend. Crystal, I know about your shirts and you don't. Crystal,
your shirt is in.
Your shirt is in. Now, that's the first round. We have another round of shirts coming in for the game. Yep, so that's Mama, that's Miss Shawn, that's Harsh Dance. Yeah, Harsh Dance Hall. And a few others. I can't remember who all it was, but your shirts are on the way. So Millionaire Mindset, you want a shirt, man, listen, we would love for you to rock one of the only thing we require is that when you get it, you got to take a picture, show that you're a part of the Liddy team. We'll get with you and we'll get one to you. Flaming Gamer, what's up, bro? What's going on? All right, so check this out. We're going to be talking today about why you are still broke. Brokenness is a mentality just like wealth is a mentality. And I want to start off before we dive fully into this and we get my daughter and my wife involved. I want to start off by saying this, that if you think having money or not having money makes you broke, you're not educated. And so we want to educate you on what it means to be broke, because broke is really a mentality more than it is a dollar amount. Many people feel like they have or do not have based on the amount of money that's in their pocket or in their bank account. And when you do that, you are missing the mark. And we want to teach you and educate you on what it means to be not broke. I'm never broke. As long as I have this thing that God gave me right here, money is always an idea away. And so I want to start off by establishing the fact that mentality, mindset, I heard here's what Millionaire Mindset just said. Mindset.
Yeah.
It is mindset that determines not just wealth, but success. And so we have to start thinking different. Somebody called it stinking thinking.
Yeah.
We have to start thinking different, and I want to establish that first. All right. So let's kind of dive in. I'll pull this over here. I can move it forward. Move it forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me and her?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
They can hear you, but you got to talk a little louder.
Little louder.
Yeah. That little knob right there. See that?
Hello, 1, 2.
It's good.
All
Okay.
right. So can y'all hear me as well?
Always loud.
I'm super loud. All right. Desiree, you have been around us all your life, literally. And one thing that I've heard you quote or say is that you cannot work for someone else the rest of your life because of the way you were raised. Is that more on seeing us be successful, or more on information that we've passed along to you, and that information gives you the mindset?
Well, not to say that you guys aren't successful,
Okay.
but it definitely has more to do with the information. I was fortunate enough to be in a group that taught me a lot, focus on excellence. Shout out to those guys over there. So between that and just, different concepts that were thrown at me, I think that is where I picked up on.
I remember you even talking about, from being even way younger than Focus on Excellence, about being in round table meetings and pens and pads and,
Yeah, that was the thing. Basically just seeing them be, I don't know why I always liked business. Like I would listen to my aunts and uncles like leave voicemails and like sound out professional. I'm like, I want to talk like that. And then they had their entertainment business. I had to get, drugged to those meetings. But it was cool. It was like, dang, like that's a big table. Like they sitting at this big table. They got rolling chairs. They got binders. So I was like, So I think that's what kind of put that little niche there for me.
So Charity and I had a company called Christ-Like Entertainment back in the days, and we would literally take Daz be sitting in the boardroom in the meetings.
Yeah.
And at some point, taking notes for us or writing stuff down for us. I mean, you didn't start that way, but at some point when she became old enough. But my purpose in asking her that is I want to establish the first thing for you guys to understand is that you are paid in direct proportion to information. I'll rewind. You are paid directly in proportion to the amount of information you have. I just talked about Charity and real estate. She hadn't always been a realtor. You've been a realtor for how long now?
Since May.
Since May. The reason she can make money now selling and buying homes for people and helping people create, a life and memory inside of their own home is because she went to school and she learned the information. Now she's paid directly as a result of the information that she has. And so I want to establish the mere fact that you have, in order to make money, you got to know something.
Right. True. Got to have the information. And let me say this, because I oftentimes think of my college degree. Now, this is totally, like my daughter said, this is not a bash against college, but it's just, you don't necessarily have to have a college degree, have information.
Or money.
Or money. if you're going to be a doctor or a neurosurgeon, then yes, you gotta go and get that degree. But for you to have a successful YouTube channel and make money off of that YouTube channel, do you need a college degree for that? No, not necessarily. You just need information.
You need information. These kids today are teaching us
a lot.
I mean, these kids haven't even gotten out of high school yet, much less a college degree. And I'm getting ready to help a parent whose 11-year-old son wants to be a gamer. They've went and bought him a gaming computer. They're going to be getting with me to help them develop their YouTube channel. But I was telling the mom that, man, there's kids making 6 figures from home, and I didn't say a year, a month. Let me rewind this. Making 6 figures a month from home playing video games.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but
I'm not a fan either, but I mean, you don't have to go to school for this stuff today. And so while we are major proponents of education, the reason we're major proponents of education is because education gives you discipline to have to sit still, apply yourself, and finish. But it's not the education that gives you the money. As a matter of fact, most people with degrees don't even work in the field that they have a degree in. So it's not the degree that gives you the money. It's the experience, and more importantly, the information. And so Desiree said, you don't need college to get money. Well, information is what you're paid in direct proportion to, and money flows to ideas. And so if you're broke, the first thing I want to share with you is to understand that you just need information. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you like to do? What do you feel you've been put here to do? Do you have the information to do it? That may mean you may have to go and get a certificate. That may mean that you might have to go through the school of hard knocks, which means you find somebody who has that skill set, and then you get the information from them. A mentor, a coach, a trainer.
Right.
Information is so important. And let me say this real quick, y'all. Why don't we want to pay for information?
I don't know.
They don't want to they don't want to pay for it, but the first thing is they don't want to ask for help.
Oh, Desiree, now, you my daughter now. You about to don't pull on me now. Don't pull on me. First off, you gotta know that you can't do it by yourself. Nobody on this earth was put here to be successful on their own. When people say they pulled themselves up by their own bootstraps, that's a lie. I guarantee you somebody helped them along the way. We have to ask for help. We have to be honest and say we need help. All that I don't need nobody. I can do it by myself. That's a lie. You're going to need somebody at some point. So you got to ask for help. Then you have to, listen, you have to pay for information. Charity, did you get your real estate license for free?
No, sir.
Did you go to school for free?
No, sir.
Desiree, you went to 4 years of undergrad and graduated. Was that a free ride?
Negative.
You have to pay for the information. If you want to get paid, you have to pay. And unfortunately, we don't value information.
Yeah, I just think that a lot of people are very comfortable. That's also an issue because
they're comfortable being broke.
Yeah, whether it's conscious or subconscious, which if it's subconscious, that's kind of bad because then you have to get them to the realization that they are comfortable, which is a step further back than someone who is, maybe aware and all you need to do is encourage them or what have you like that. So it's definitely very intricate, but, I think it's by case, definitely, but we're trying to generalize it. So whether or not you know that, maybe just try to ask yourself, am I just not moving because I'm comfortable and I don't see a problem with how I am? Because there's some people that are never going to leave Taco Bell. Sadly speaking, they're going to complain every single day. I work in the serving industry, cooks mad, coming in mad, greasy shoes every day. But are they gonna leave?
That's good. That's frustrated, don't want to be there, hate their job, but won't make a change, won't do anything different. Millionaire Mind said something really profound. He says, tomorrow I'll do this. Tomorrow I'll do that. And so part of it is procrastination.
Right.
Part of it is not stepping out to make the change. Not comfortable with being broke, but not uncomfortable enough to change. Does that make sense, y'all? And so when it comes to the very first thing we have to do is we have to realize that you need information and you got to go get it. Information ain't going to come to you.
It's out there.
It's out there,
It's
but it's
out
not
there.
going to come. And it's going to cost you. We don't want to spend no money. Let me say this, Charity. Do you believe people are broke because they're not givers?
That's a part of it. I do, but needy people seem to stay needy,
Do you know why?
and givers seem to remain always giving.
Do you know why needy people are always needy?
They never.
They never. Come on, give me some. They never give. In order for you to receive, you have to be a giver. I don't care if you don't have money. Give time.
Right.
If you give time, you'll get in the right circles, in the right places. If you got information, give information. But you have to be a giver in order to receive. So the first thing I said was, you're going to need some information. And you got to be uncomfortable in going to get it. You got to get outside of the norm. The information don't come to you. You have to go and get it. Real estate class doesn't come to her. She has to go get the information for real estate. Whatever you want to do, you have to go and get that. Become uncomfortable and get the information. Then, watch this, become a giver.
Right.
I believe, this is just me, I believe I can give my way out of almost any situation. And that's just, you've heard me say that all my life. I feel like if I'm in a bind, whatever I need, I give that. I sow that. I don't want to make this Bible or biblical but it is. I sow, I give what I need. When I need love, I have to give love. When I need money, guess what I do? Give money.
It's the law of reciprocity. That's simple, basic.
But people don't know it.
Not that they don't know it, maybe they don't believe it.
They just that's their choice, because you can choose. Everybody has free choice. Y'all were taught manners. Y'all were taught to give. These are very elementary
That's what I'm
concepts.
saying.
Like, I'm 23 years old, and we're probably speaking to an audience that is like much, I don't know what, older.
What you trying to say? We only talk to old people?
Right?
No, but
I mean, there's people your age tuned in.
you guys are more mature. I know for the adults, we were all taught this. So I just feel like it's a conscious choice you have to make. Like, if you want to sit on money, you just ran into, let's say, $5,000, and you already have planned out everything you're going to do with that for yourself, that's bad.
Yeah.
Like, but I need this pay, but if you help somebody else, something else will come back to you so you can finish paying off whatever else you already had in plan with the $5,000.
It is a mindset when it comes to giving. Now I'm going to read what Millionaire Mindset said. It says, we underestimate the amount of time we have available to us. So we postpone, or as you say, procrastinate till we are in a state of emergency. And same thing when it comes to starting or building or going to get information. We feel we have time. And before you know it, we run out of the time, or we feel we get too old, or we get in a rut, right? You do the same thing long enough, that becomes your new norm, it becomes your habit, right? Being broke is actually a habit. It's actually a habit.
You practice that.
You practice being broke. Believe it or not, if you don't change your mindset, you actually practice not having money. When you get money, you'll spend, like Desiree said, you'll spend it up. And then you'll depend on the next paycheck. That's a mindset.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's scary, honestly. Anybody should be scared to do. Money isn't everything, but guys, like, we have to live, and you should be scared to just reach a certain level of money. There has to be some type of discipline. Even if you don't know the goal yet, like, write it out. A lot of people say, well, I have kids now, I have this responsibility, I'll never get my brand going. Okay, well, the first thing is you're speaking that into the atmosphere. And then 2, you're not even trying to plan around the things that you have going on to still make the goal happen. No matter how old you are, if you're still on this earth, you should still be trying to deposit whatever into gold until you no longer can do it.
You actually have time. If you're still here, you got time.
You have time.
What were you about to say?
I was about to say, I want to back up to where we were talking about going and getting the information. My sister and I, yes, I'm in real estate, buying and selling homes, but that's not my end all. My ultimate goal is to be a real estate investor, invest in properties, invest in land, wholesale land, or all of that good stuff. My sister and I found someone on Facebook does this, and I kind of watched for a long time. I'm like, wow, they really got this thing down. So the person is down in Lakeland, Florida.
Yes, 3 hours away.
A 3-hour drive, but the person was like, I'm willing to mentor you guys. Just make the drive down. We'll have lunch. Talk some things out. Like, man, a 3-hour drive. Go get some information. But when you believe that information was worth more than gold, I mean, it had to be done. So I didn't really want to take the 3-hour drive. 3 hours there and back in the day to go get some information. Could we have done it over the phone? But yes, I think it was worth it to go down there face to face, have a conversation with somebody who's willing to invest in you. You know what I mean? So go get it. It's out there.
So being broke cost you.
Right.
Getting information gonna cost you. Mm-hmm. Which one are you willing to pay? Mm-hmm. You're paying either way. It's costing you to not have. It's costing you to stay in the same situation over and over again. It's costing you to not have enough money to make ends meet. It's costing you to be stressed out every single month when it's bill time. Like that, you're paying for that.
You're paying for that.
So why don't you pay for the information to get better? Whatever that is.
Good. That's real good.
Why don't you're gonna pay anyway.
Right.
And watch this. It's going to inconvenience you. Just like going 3 hours away. When she told me about it, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, okay, who is the guy? First off, I'm like, okay, what dude you going to see 3 hours away? But then when she broke it all down to me, here's my thoughts. Man, if it's gonna make you better, go get it. I don't care if it's 5 hours away. I don't care if it's 7 hours away. If it's going to help you, if the information he gives you going to get you faster to your ultimate goal to flip houses and to flip really not houses, we don't need that, but commercial real estate is what we're trying to do, then man, go get that information. And whatever we got to do is what we got to do. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Let me pull up. Let me put the on here. Put the number up on the. I'm gonna put the number up if you guys want to call in, own a business. Yeah, if you own a business, I can't see comments on.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay. If you own a business, or you want to go into business, if you just got a question about how to establish or what should you do first, what have you. We're not the gurus, but we've owned several companies for a long period of time. We've been through this thing multiple times. And here's the thing. It's information. It's information. So when I open up the line, watch this. The line should go crazy, right? Why? Because if you need information, here's some free information. Somebody's going to give you free information.
And you know who I want to hear from?
Who?
Millionaire Mindset.
Millionaire Mindset, man. Call us. Give us a call, bro. Give us a call. I'm going to put the number up on the line and up on the screen, and you guys can call in. If we don't get you right away, that means we're on the line, and then it'll open back up once we get off. But you can reach us at 386-223-9239, 386-223-9239. You can call in live now and get your questions answered or ask a question or make a statement.
Add to.
Add to, yeah. If you got some powerful stuff to add to, we'd love to hear from you to help our audience out. We have roughly a few hundred people on with us, and so any information you could add would be great.
Who just popped on?
Who did?
Julian.
Julian, what's up? Ju.
Shout out.
Shout out to Julian. Be in town tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yes.
Yeah. So, numbers up on the screen. Call in if you want to call in. We'll keep talking while you call, if you call.
Yeah, if you have questions, like, put your pride to the side. Like,
Come on here.
people are going to give you anything you need, which really is Googleable, probably. Hey,
right.
we're here.
This day and age, you can Google almost anything.
Yeah, that's why I don't really understand the excuses.
You really don't have an excuse.
None.
Let me tell you one thing that I believe that God does, and I don't want to make this as a Bible teaching, but one thing I believe God does is He gives everybody a mind, and with that mind, He gives inspiration, thought, aspiration, ideas,
Yes, it's there.
vision, and it's up to you to do something with it. If you don't do anything with it, He doesn't force you. He doesn't try to make it happen for you. It's up to you. It is not, time and chance happens to every man. In other words, God doesn't get involved in one person's life a little more than the other person's life. It's what you choose to do with what He gives you. And if you choose to do nothing, then that's fine, But I will say this. If you're broke, there's no reason, especially in the pandemic, especially what's going on right now, man, you should be on your creative gene like crazy.
Yeah. That's where I was saying if people didn't come up during the pandemic, something ain't right.
But that's twofold, because that can be a little harsh.
You're right.
Because I did see people, it came off a little bit like, it can be a little, you're right, but some people were just taking it a little too far, because a lot of people's situations, there are literally people who can't do it. Like they were already set back before this. So to talk about, start you a business up, they're going to look at you crazy because they were behind on bills then. Like this has probably pushed them even further past what their breaking point was. So maybe, try not to be so. Okay.
I'm not saying business, but be creative is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, because
there's no reason for you not to be creative in this season. When things are negative, this is what I always teach my family, my wife, my kids, all of them. When things are negative, it doesn't need your help. It's already negative. So you having a negative train of thought along with it doesn't help the situation in any capacity. It just makes things difficult for you, definitely when it comes to your health and things like that. So what you should do in times of negativity or bad times or difficult times or times of certainty is get creative.
Right.
That's the time to start thinking of things and trying things and applying. Do you know how many inventions were made in times of distress? Do you know how many things we have today that we use daily now, but it was a problem that created it?
the African-American lady that, Madam, what did she make? Something when it was a depression or something.
During the depression.
That's the time her stuff skyrocketed. So we're not trying to say you need to come out of COVID with a business, but at least something about you should have changed. Whether it's your mind, that's great, because then a changed mind will help you change your actions. If it's your habits, you woke up earlier, maybe that'll help you change your life. Like something just should have changed with you throughout this, because that was a lot.
One thing that should have changed is that you should never put yourself in a position to be totally dependent on the economy. Right? All of us should be in this situation where now we decide, hey, I don't want to be in the boat where I'm dependent on someone else to survive. So I got to do something to have a little more control in the event that something happens where we're not wiped out or standing in line for a handout only to try to survive. And so
that's a millionaire mindset.
That's a millionaire mindset.
But then we have other people collecting the government assistance, fool with it. I'm getting my $1,400. I'm going to buy my J's, going to get my necklace. Y'all are going to come out of COVID the same way you came.
How old are you, Desiree?
I am 23.
Y'all hear the words of a 20-year-old girl. It's all on us, though. At the end of the day, it's all on us. God ain't going to intervene and make it happen for you. It's whatever you choose to do is what you choose to do. It's all on us. But I do believe that it starts up here. It starts with a change of mind. So let's talk about the difference between price, cost, and value. I always like talking about that because one of the things that you got to change in your mindset and mentality is the value of a dollar. We put too much value on a dollar. We think that the dollar is everything, right? We will treat people wrong for a dollar. We will, leave people, break up with people, do all kind of crazy stuff over money. And I think that we have a misplaced value when we don't understand or have never been taught what is truly valuable. So let's talk about price, cost, and value. What is price?
How-
Go.
Give
ahead.
yours, give yours, give yours, give yours.
Price is the amount of money someone says that an item it can be purchased for.
That's the price.
That's the price.
The price is the amount that the item is purchased for, and we all see price. We all have. We go into the store. The price isn't different for her than it is for me. There's usually a sticker there, and we all pay the same price.
Right.
So the price of something is what we pay. What is cost?
Not the main
The amount of goods, the amount
cost of
it took to create the product or
Right.
service, right? So when it comes to cost, nobody knows that except
somebody.
the person
Yeah,
who
that made
created it.
Right.
So when you go to the store, we actually say this wrong. Well, it costs this. We don't know what it costs. The price of it was this. The cost, we have no clue, right? So when we see a sale 75% off, we think it's a deal, but because we don't know cost, we don't know if it was 75% off or not. Does that make sense?
You're smarter than that.
Come on. So cost is one thing, price is another. What is value?
I was just thinking, well, no, did you say worth or no?
I didn't.
So, yeah, I felt like that's what it's worth, essentially.
What are you willing?
Because, like, what if something costs $40, but you don't value, like, it's not on that scale to you?
You
That's
knocking
good.
on
You
it,
own
yeah.
it. You own it. So value is what something is worth to you. That's to you.
Yeah.
Value changes based on what you feel something is worth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm talking to y'all about
I
y'all
get it.
ain't-
I get it.
y'all
I get
ain't-
it.
y'all just like mm.
Did it.
All right. So when it comes to value, you got to ask yourself, what are you worth? We know the cost, we know the price, but what are you worth? What is your worth? Because if you value your life based on what's in your bank account, you don't know value, misplaced value, and you don't know worth. When something has misplaced worth, it has misplaced value. And when something has misplaced value, you really don't know price or cost. Let me ask y'all a question. If I were to tell you that I had a glove, and just so you know, white glove, and for this glove, I'm willing to
Was it Michael
sell the
Jackson's
value to glove. I'm willing to sell you the glove. Thank you. I am willing to sell you the glove for $575. Would you buy the glove? One glove, ain't even a matching pair. White glove is worth $550 is what I want to sell. Would you buy it?
And there's nothing significant about the glove.
All you know is that the glove is white and
No.
is worth $550.
If that's all I know, absolutely not.
Would you buy the glove?
Does it have diamonds on it?
It's a white glove. It has no diamonds on it. It ain't nothing special. It's just a regular glove.
No.
Would you buy the glove at $550? So you wouldn't pay $550.
No.
Now, same glove, no diamonds or none of that. But the glove belonged to your boyfriend, Idris Elbert. Elbert, or whatever the dude's name is. Eggert, or whatever his name is. Would you buy the glove?
No.
You wouldn't buy the glove. Would you buy the glove?
No.
Now, same glove, Michael Jackson. Would you buy the glove?
I would probably buy the glove because of the value. The glove is going to be worth more than 500 and something to somebody else out there. So I probably would buy the glove and try to
Yeah,
resell the glove.
I would probably be on that tip. I'm not those crazy like fan people to just go put it in a frame.
Right.
Like, oh
Yeah,
my
no.
God. So I'm probably trying to hustle off the glove if it's Michael Jackson.
So notice that they both said that they would purchase the glove based on not what it's worth to them, but what they feel it would be worth to someone else.
And Idris, if you're listening, I'm not saying you're not worth the glove.
Idris, she wouldn't even, you ain't worth $550, bro. Idris, I hope you listening. She do all that talk about you, but she won't even buy your glove. So listen, it's the value changes based on the perspective of the individual. What you cannot afford to do is let other people tell you what you're worth. If you don't know your value, then you will not step out in faith and start a business. You will not go out and get information. You will not pay for the information. You'll keep going to the same job, wearing the same greasy clothes, and frustrated about working there because you don't know your worth. You don't know your value.
Millionaire Mindset.
Millionaire Mindset, where we at? Let me see. Millionaire Mindset, I wrote like 5 paragraphs.
We told you to call in, man.
I told you to call in, so you could be saying this stuff on the air. To go back to the original question of why people are broke, most people's mindset is that they need or want something now. That's good. Good. We've been conditioned, Amazon, Netflix, DoorDash, credit cards. We've been conditioned, We've been conditioned for immediate gratification, immediate satisfaction. No work, no exchange for the immediate gratification or satisfaction. That's why we're broke and we play the lottery. We don't have money, but we spend the little we have hoping for quick, immediate gratification, satisfaction. That's good. He also said that we deserve all that now. We feel that we deserve all that now. There's a lack of waiting. If patience, lack of waiting. Okay. If patience, of living below their means and planning for the future. Yeah, of patience. All right, I see you fixed it. They prefer the instant gratification versus delayed. That's what we just said. The I want it and I want it now mindset. Now, that's your generation.
Sadly.
That's your generation. You notice Desiree said that she started working on Forex in the 12th grade, 2015. And you heard her say, I promised my grandmother I'm going to get it, and I am going to get it. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm still working towards it. That's 5 years later. It doesn't happen overnight, but you are paid based on the information. And it costs you. It costs you. You'd be amazed how many people that want to learn how to create a YouTube channel and be successful with a YouTube channel, but want you to just tell them, and then when they do it, they want it overnight. Do you know how many people started a YouTube channel and quit because it didn't turn into success quick enough? Somebody told me today, I've been at it for over a year. Oh, okay. So what are you supposed to be successful in a year's time? We have to understand value. When you understand your value, understand your worth, then you're able to do some things that I think will help you guys be successful in this thing called life. Do we got anybody over there?
Jada Hudson came on. Jada.
Little Jada.
She ain't little Jada no more.
Jada just turned 21.
Yeah, big Jada
Happy
now.
Happy belated birthday.
Grown lady now. What's up, Jada?
Happy late birthday, girlfriend.
Happy late birthday.
And Snoop.
Keith, business owner. Hey, Keith, man, you've been in business now for quite some time, successful. I'm gonna have to bring you on the show along with your wife. But if you want to call in, man, any tidbits that you want to give, put it in the comments. Call in. Let us know like what has been your key to success for so long with your business, and I'm sure you're still building it, because here's what happens when you arrive.
You don't stop.
You don't stop. You never arrive. But here's what happens when you do arrive. You sell the business.
Exit strategy.
You sell the business, or you start doing something totally different with the business, right? You never really get there. You never really arrive. The business is just the process of solving problems over and over and over. So Keith, if you would, throw us something, man. Throw us a bone, if you would. So I gave you a couple points. What was the first one?
Said a lot.
What was my first point? I want to see whether I did.
Now,
See what I mean by information?
Now you
Y'all
know my
see it,
brain is not gonna remember that.
So first thing you got to do
what
with
you
information, you got to understand it's important. Get information. You have to
that.
go get, now she's going to say, that's it. That's what it was. You have to, and it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. You have to go and get it. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your circle of ease. Push yourself. Sometimes that's hard to do. That takes discipline. Get somebody around you, a coach, a trainer, somebody who can push you. Accountability partner.
Trina, this all the time. Accountability partner. Get in a group. Get in a circle around you with like minds. People don't. And to encourage you, when it gets challenging or when it's rough, because it does. You can't.
You need somebody to push you. So if you can't push yourself, get somebody that can push you. So you need an accountability partner, a trainer, a coach. Not only that, but watch this. You have to understand value. You gotta understand value. You gotta understand worth. We spend too much time understanding the price of stuff, cost of stuff. We really never understand value. And the most valuable thing on the earth is people. Most valuable thing on the earth is not money. The most valuable thing on the earth is people. You need people. Can't get there alone. Need people. You gotta be a giver. That was my other point. You gotta give, which means you gotta find somebody to give and sow into. You gotta find somebody to be a blessing to. Do you know who are blessed? People who are a blessing. It's just common sense. People who are blessed. Do you know that I've probably have gotten? Do you know who I've over the years who I've discovered are more liberal with money than anybody? Millionaires. You would say millionaires are liberal because they have it. That's why they have it. Because they are liberal, because they are givers. She talked about focus on excellence. The guy who's over that program and they're no longer around, was one of the most liberal guys I've ever met. With his money, his hard-earned money, their whole program was him giving money. This girl's been in 1 million countries. Literally.
Before 18.
Before 18. Some of them she went to by herself.
International.
Right? Got tons of stamps on the passport tag. Right? But it comes from having a giving heart. And when you're not a giver, you're always in need. Now Danny's on. Danny Delights.
More charities.
We need more charities. Now, charities as in organizations.
Or me.
Or this girl. LaShawn, what if a person, read that, Desi.
What if a person has all their consent to get a business going, but just don't know where to go to get information and to get help to get a business going? What should they do?
All right. So first, we want to find out what type of business it is. So good question, Ms. Shawn. Would you put in there what type of business it is? And that way we can kind of lead you in a direction. We may not have the answer, but we may could point you in a direction when it comes to a business. No, your wife is amazing. Yeah, Idris thinks so too, Danny.
Wait, and let me say something real quick. So about the mentor that we're working with, deals a lot with properties, a lot with lands, real estate investing. He got a loan from someone, like a $2 million loan. I could be messing up the numbers, but just get the story. Got a loan from someone, $2 million loan to jumpstart his business. Was paying it back, had 10 years to pay it back, but there was a point when the individual came to him and said, look, I want to just tell you, here's the money. Don't worry about paying me back. The way you can pay me back is teach people everything you know the same way that I've taught you. Just tell people, mentor people, show them the way. You don't have to pay me back any more of this money. And when I tell you this guy does that, he mentors people, just talks to people all the time, and is the most giving person that I know. I mean, just a giver, a natural giver, and has the world. But that comes on exactly with what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not that they have it because it's not that they give it because they have it. It's because they are givers is the reason they have it. And so and again, not trying to be all biblical, what I believe God does is he gives to the person he knows who will give. A person who he knows he can use to be a giver, he don't mind giving to them because he knows they will give it. But a person who just takes, then you always have need. You know why? Because everything you get, you consume. And so you have a hard time receiving. hard time getting. And so, Miss Sean, tell me what business it is. Miss Sean, if you would, tell me what business it is, and I'll try to help you. We'll try to help you with how you go about getting that. There's in every city, in every town, there are companies, there are organizations, there are incubators.
Yes.
There's tons of organizations that are structured specifically to help you become a business owner, especially if you are a minority. There are tons if you are a minority. And not only that, but there's tons of people just like us right here who are willing to point you in the direction, help you, and give you what you need to hopefully become successful.
I was going to say right here in the city, you got the Jack's Chamber, you have Jack's Bridges. I mean, they literally help you go and establish your, not just your business plan, but just all these little intricacies about your business that you would not have even thought of. You know, how to position yourself when you're going to networking events, or how to you just go look it up. It's Jack's Bridges. My friend Yanika Smith is a part of it, and they just literally step by step, and this stuff does not. It's free.
There's organization for women to help
Yeah,
women
Jack's.
out.
I forget the acronym for it.
Yeah,
but it's
there's
Jack's
for
something
women,
with women.
for African Americans,
all
whoever
kind of
you
stuff out there.
are,
Go
there
get the
are-
information.
You just got to get the information. But at the same time, it causes you to get outside of your comfort zone.
Right.
And that's what the difficult thing is. How do I get it? Well, you got to go apply yourself. And then Dad say Google. I mean,
Yeah, y'all, like, come on now. Like, we got y'all out here with Androids and all type of phones that can talk to you, and y'all ain't doing nothing productive with it. I'm literally probably on my phone all day, but it's messaging and connecting. I'm trying, like, if you just social media, like, that's what the majority of, and I know my generation, like, that's what's going on. Everybody want to post and, oh, my views went up. Okay, but did your dollars go? Because quite frankly, none of that matters. There's so much information on the phone. There's free, if you are an Apple user, there's free, like, it may not be the entire book, but there's like PDFs for money management or for small business information. Like, y'all have to, like, low key think.
And I want to even say Harvard has free courses. Pulling that up now. Free online courses from Harvard University.
And Shaw Academy.
Shaw Academy.
Shaw
You
Academy.
can actually, y'all better be taking notes on this stuff.
Harvard University, jot that down. You can Google that. Harvard University free course.
I mean, and these, I wish I could show it to you. These free online courses, subject area, art and design, business, computer science, data science, education and training, health, humanities, mathematics. You pull that up, lessons preventing the next pandemic, defeating malaria, strengthening community health programs, just all kinds of courses, entrepreneurship in emerging economies. Tons of information y'all out there for free.
and you could take this information, and this is what I, even with Des when she went to school, I always tell her, listen, go get the degree, but don't get the degree to work for somebody. Get the degree so you can open a company, you can open a business, so you can employ people. One of the greatest challenges in our community and in our country is the lack of jobs. Well, if you go get a degree and get a job, you didn't help. Get the degree and open a company. Get a degree and provide a job. That helps. One day you want your name to not be on the back of checks. You'll never forget this. I used to say, one day I'm going to stop signing the back of checks. Signing the back of the checks means that somebody gave me a check. I want to sign the front of the check. I want my name on the front of the check, which means I'm providing a check. Does that make sense, y'all? Danny says, yes, they are offering coding courses for 6 to 12-year-olds for free. Listen, who is it, Danny? Could you let us know who's offering coding courses 6 to 12-year-olds for free?
I heard of
Listen, you better get your young people into coding.
And get them off of TikTok like mine.
How you been?
She done threw her kids under the bus. Listen, get them into coding.
6 to 12.
6 to
I'm
12
trying to
year
look
old.
this stuff up
Yeah.
while I have it here to see if I can point y'all in a direction.
That's powerful. If you can get your kids involved in that, and especially at a young age while they're sponges and they can retain that stuff, that's strong.
Cause wasn't I thought that's what
Oh, the
Darren was doing.
Yeah, we were gonna do that with my business partner. Actually, he's
They did a couple summers in a row.
Yeah,
They went to a coding camp.
my partner is in charge of the 100 Black Men. Ronnie King is who did the program. And I don't know if they did it or doing it this summer, but get your kids involved in that. Get your kids involved.
This one site I'm looking at, I don't know if it's the
Code
same
Wizards.
one. CodeWizardsHQ.com, Coding for Kids, 46 classes, websites, and apps. You got code cards, Code Spark Academy, Codable for iOS browsers, Scratch Junior that teaches them Chromebook. What does that teach them? Oh, games to solve problems, design projects. Yeah, all kind of stuff. It's free.
Hey, listen to me. While y'all playing, you could take some of this yourself.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's information, and you're paid in direct proportion to the information.
The sad part is, unfortunately, though, as much as we're going to be able to reach a great majority, but the sad and unfortunate part is there is also a large group of people who, like, they don't want to learn. Like, even if it's not in a classroom setting, like, they just don't want to read. And
Audible.
They don't even want to do that. It's just about the willingness,
The mindset.
and the mindset.
Yeah.
And that's what's unfortunate, because even when I do like my give or like my community service things and give to the homeless, I help maybe over 50 people, and it's still devastating because you still can't help every single person. And that's just the reality of it. But for the people who do have the desire and do have the willpower to want to get up, like, please play this back. Can they play this back?
Yeah, it's live now, but it'll be, you guys know you can go back and look at it on Facebook as well as on YouTube. And it's a mindset. My desire, my hopes, and my prayers, we get ready to close this thing down. Mike Grubb say that. What's going on, Mike? My desire and prayer is that, you let me tell you what happens when money's not the answer. Okay, money's not the answer. But let me tell you what happens when you can pay your bills. Or you're not worrying where your next meal is going to come from, or how your kids are going to have clothes or diapers, or, it frees you up mentally to be able to live life. I'm a pastor. It's hard to praise God when your light's off. It's hard to raise your holy hands and trust Him when you don't know where your food going to come from. Right? So, Lord, I thank you. You can't even lift your hands.
Get them up.
Because you're weighted and you're heavy. And so money's not the answer to it all. But at the same time, it helps. And here's what helps when you don't have money. You have value. You know what you're worth. You know what's in you. You got something that you're working towards. I was talking to my cousin. My cousin came to town this past for the 4th of July. Business owner as well. It's just run through our family. And young guy. And as I was talking to him, he was talking about another family member who had been going through depression, and this is his brother actually. And they had been going through depression, and he's talking to his brother and he's telling him, man, you need to get yourself up. Like, you can't afford to stay there, so on and so forth. And one of the things that I shared with him was this: whenever you don't have something you're working on or working towards, and you ain't got no money, you need to at least, if you ain't got no money, you need to at least be working towards something that gives you hope of a better tomorrow.
Yes.
Every business we've done has not been successful. But while I was working on it, I thought it was going to be. That got me through to the next thing. That makes sense, y'all. Mm-hmm. And so I hope this has been a blessing to you guys tonight. I hope it has been at least something that kind of encouraged you to get the right mindset. Being broke is a habit. People who are broke are always broke. And we look for a season. We look for time to change our brokenness. Let me tell you something. I don't care how much time goes by. If you don't change this here, and then start doing something different, 2021 will come, 2022 will come. You can say all of them going to be your year, but time never changes. You have to be the one to make the change. What are you about to say?
And the thing is, too, this message may not be directly for you.
Yeah,
you
may
have your stuff together, but you know someone, your family, friend, someone you work with, share this message with them. Share the video with them. Or reach out, inbox. We're willing to share. He's got some YouTube classes coming up. But yeah, so just share the information. This is information. Share it.
If you would like to join the YouTube classes, let me know. Inbox me. If you're on Facebook, I put a post up just the other day. Tons of people replied and inbox, so you can inbox me. Or if you're on YouTube, you can hit me right in this video in the comments. Once it goes up, put the comments, not here, but comments after it's live, because I won't be able to see. But and then let me know, and we can do what we can to help you get your YouTube channel up and going, and also get it to a place where you got the subscribers that you need, and starting to work on monetization. I got an email today, man. I was super excited, from YouTube, asking me to submit some content for a national video. Come on here, coming out July the 25th. So I'm gonna try to get creative and shoot it and submit it, and hopefully it'll make the film. But it's cool when when YouTube recognizes you as a content creator and come to you and ask you for content. That's pretty cool. We're on our way. So thanks to you guys for definitely rocking with us.
Thank y'all.
Quintez, hold on. I've been trying to wait for this brother. Man, where you been at? Quintez, I ain't seen you. I've been trying to reach you. I need to get your shirt to you, bro. That's Quintez. Yeah. I need to get the shirt to you. He said, Danny said, great job, family. Millionaire Mindset, thank you, bro. Kudos. Good stuff, Quintez. Thank you. All you guys that rock with us tonight, Mom, all y'all, Facebook and YouTube, thank you guys for rocking with us tonight. Next week, we will have a special guest that is hilarious. His name, he goes by the name of Is I'm Live.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to let him do what he do live on the air. So all y'all paparazzi people, y'all want to tune in, because this brother is hilarious. Got millions of followers. We got the confirmation from him. He's going to be on with us next week. And then after that, got one other celeb. Got one other celeb after that, and then it will be Jeanette. If we get Jeanette hooked up, we'll get Jeanette on with us too. Very successful young lady as well. So, hey, it's been a blessing. I'm not gonna do my EC Nuggets just because I needed the camera to be with everybody tonight. We're getting ready to take our family out to dinner.
Yes.
Go get some.
They're closing early. They're closing early now.
Japanese hibachi. Y'all, please keep us lifted in prayer. All you guys who we showed you got your shirts, we'll get those to you this week. Please keep this one here in prayer.
Pray for me, y'all.
She's in Orlando, lives in Orlando, but's home for a little bit, kicking with us for a little bit.
Yes.
That God will continue to bless all that she puts her hands to. We got some big things that's going to be on the horizon with her out in California. Before the year's out, Lord say the same. We're going to get out there and make things happen. And it's all up here. You just got to believe. Believe in you. If nobody else, this is my nugget. If nobody else believes in you, you believe in you. And you believe in you to the point of doing. Don't believe in yourself up here, in your mind only. Actually get out and do it. When failure comes or obstacles come, keep going anyway. Keep believing anyway. When people say you're stupid or that doesn't make sense or it'll never work, you just tune them out and you keep believing in you anyway until you get around the right people who have the right ideas and right thoughts and believe in you as well. All right. We love you guys. God bless y'all. And as we always say,
bye.
Peace out. On outro.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lit TV show with EC Weston. Don't miss next week's webisode. Same time, same bat channel. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Edward Weston, our Instagram, E-C Weston, and our Facebook, E-C Weston. Also, let us know what you'd like us to talk about on upcoming shows. Wait. I almost forgot the most important thing. We need Liddy team members. If you'd like to help keep this show going, join the Liddy team by donating $20 or more via Cash App at $Lit TV show. And we'll recognize you live on next week's show. Okay, bring the music back. Next Thursday, 7 p.m. Be sure to tune in because you won't want to miss it. And until then, stay lit, my friends.